but I've been an angel all year, Santa baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry tonight.
Hey, Tina.
How do you know my name?
There's not a men's room or bar in Queens where people don't know who Tina is.
I'm not buying it, but thanks.
How'd you like to come to my place? I'd like you to meet Santa's little helper.
Excuse me, I have to see if I can withdraw out of a previous engagement, okay? I'm not going to come to your place, okay?
Tina, my Christmas gift to you is I'm not going to bust your chops over this. You're a dog when it comes to friendship, but I love you. Merry Christmas. Go get him.
What? You go to school to learn to make me feel like crap? Come on. Let's go to your place. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
What kind of an attitude is this?
One thing. Don't try and make out we're going to have a great evening. Going with my girlfriend here. What are we going to do together? Why are you there?
Is this too warm for you?
Nah.
Got something with your name on it, Tina.
Oh, you shouldn't have a Merry Christmas, Meg.
Merry Christmas, Tina.
Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the home, not a creature was stirring, except for me and this poem. My sisters were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of candy bars danced in their heads. Then I sprang like a spring and snuck like a sneak down the stairs to the gifts for just a quick peek. When lo and behold, what did I see? Lisa and Maggie had just beaten me. I poked at my package and said, "This is rad, man." Then noticed Dad's shadow. He looked like a madman.
Oh, Maggie, oh, Lisa, oh, little Bartholomew, go upstairs. Go right now before I kill all of you.
And so into bed we fled in a flash, awaiting till morning to open our stash. At last, daybreak came, and we scampered so cheerily, while Mom and Dad yawned and gazed at us wearily. For Maggie, a pacifier. For Lisa, some dolls. For me, a big burp gun which shoots ping pong balls. Then on came the TV, and we started to doze through all the exciting Christmas-themed shows. So, to those of you grooving on my holiday rap, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good nap.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh,
Hi.
it's okay. Hi, hon.
I finally broke up with Ted.
Oh, God, you really liked him.
Well, I figure when a guy doesn't call for 6 months, moves, doesn't leave a forwarding address, changes his fingerprints, that's it.
Really?
That's too bad. Now you don't have a date for New Year's. Well, I guess we should welcome you back to the 3 Lonely Women's New Year's Eve, featuring too much wine, too much ice cream, and listening to the highway death toll.
Hello, welcome to All Things Cajun. Are you ready to order?
I had a question. What exactly is Tippy Tina Gumbo Yaya?
Boiled chicken.
I'll just have the club sandwich.
Oh, the Baton Rouge Bayou Vieux Carré.
And the salad bar.
Me too.
Me too.
Okay, thank you, ladies. Rosalie?
Philip! My God, how have you been?
Great, actually. This is my last week as a waiter. I just sold my novel.
Really? Are you seeing anybody?
Well, yeah. After you and I broke up, I met Janice. And she helped me through a really tough time in my life, and it was so wonderful. I just had to marry her.
Huh.
Let me show you her picture.
Sure. She looks just like me.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. That's our son, Philip Jr.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it is great.
Well, it was really nice seeing you again.
Yeah, you too.
I am so depressed. He was nuts about me. I packed him in just because he was a waiter. I mean, everybody says they're going to be a writer. Who knew he was actually going to write something?
And they have a kid, too. That's such a slap in your face.
God, if I don't have a baby soon, all those cramps will have been for nothing.
And where are all the good men to have babies with?
They're gay.
Yeah.
Or married.
Yeah.
To highly aerobicized, I can have it all wives.
And the ones left over are total zeros.
I'm sick of the ones who live with their mothers and devote their lives to collecting Star Trek memorabilia.
But what about the 50-year-olds who are afraid of commitment because they're not ready to give up their youth?
Crazy, or have we had this conversation 1,000,000 times? Our standards are too high. Philip was a great guy, but you could only see his faults. There is no Prince Charming. There is no perfect man.
She's right. She's right. We've got to look past the bald spots, past the little pooches that hang over their belts, past the hairy back that creeps up over their collar, blending into their head, forming a knot of grease and dandruff on the back of their necks. Right.
I once dated a guy that was so hairy, I lost my car keys in him.
Will you stop talking about that? What is so great about us? There's still a couple of weeks till New Year's. There is no reason we have to be alone.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm open. I'm desperate.
We always talk about guys who are not willing to make a commitment. Well, we have to make one, too. I say that we get dates for New Year's Eve, even if we have to scrape the bottom, and we make it work.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
I'm sure. What could be worse than spending New Year's Eve alone?
He's right.
Let's do it.
Okay. Here's to a Happy New Year's to old friends and new friends.
Beautiful toast. Beautiful. Aye.
Maybe we should break the ice a little by telling each other how we met.
So, how did you two meet?
Oh, well, it's kind of a sweet story. You see, Elaine here was at the market standing by the dairy case, and her carton of milk was leaking. And I came up to her and I said, your carton of milk is leaking.
And so began the magic.
Elaine, are you angry about something?
No.
Oh, I thought you were from the tone of your voice. I'm glad I was mistaken.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
So, what brought you and Ron together?
Oh, great question.
Oh, we met through one of those stupid dating services.
You're stupid? I have been with them for 25 years, and barely a year's gone by when they have not got me a date.
You know, Ron, I gotta tell you, you're nothing like your dating profile.
Why?
Because you wrote down that you were 26 with a great build.
Well, I was when I filled out the form. Anybody want to roll?
Oh, I'll take one.
You have a choice of stale or rock hard.
I guess stale's good enough for me. Could you just tear this for me? Just give it a tear. Yeah, thank you.
Elaine, I bought you to a corsage.
Great, I love pressed flowers.
Yeah. It didn't start out this way, but, you know, the bus was crowded. I'm just kidding. I sat on it.
Oh, that's real sweet.
Oh, Paris, huh?
What's your name, pal?
Walter,
Well, you know, Walt, you might have dressed up for New Year's Eve. You look like a parking attendant.
I am a parking attendant.
I was gonna show up without a date, but last minute I thought, what the hell? So I grabbed Walter outside in the parking lot. No offense.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure you're a very interesting man with very interesting experiences to share.
Oh, well, I guess the most interesting thing about me is that all my family and friends are dead.
Excuse me, I have to freshen up.
Oh, me too.
Elaine, you have to freshen up?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not gonna...
Pardon me.
You know what? I'm gonna go this way.
Say, how long is it till New Year's?
20 minutes.
Oh, I'll make that.
You know you're in trouble when the crapper looks like an oasis.
I'm sorry. You think you have it bad? Walter showed me his wallet. His social security number is 11. What?
Ron keeps trying to look down my dress, but his ears are so big they can't such a big shadow he can't see anything.
Listen to you two. Nobody else in the world would think that people's shortcomings were funny.
I don't know. It sounds pretty funny to me. Elaine, I'm concerned about you.
Why?
Because you haven't made one comment on that tub of Play-Doh that you're with.
Boy, you sure know me, don't you?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know what it is, but... I mean, I admit, when I first looked him over...
That must have taken quite a while.
I mean...
What did you use, surveying equipment?
Okay, drop it.
Why are you trying to make yourself look good?
Okay. I'm surprised by my own reaction. I might like him.
Yeah. Do you know what people are going to be thinking about when they see the two of you together? Sexual positions. And how there's only one where you're not going to be fatally squished.
David brought me flowers. He listens to me when I talk. He's complimentary. Did you notice that when we clink glasses, he couldn't quite reach yours? But he's so friendly, and even though it took tremendous effort and called attention to himself, I mean, he lumbered over and did it anyway. The way he lumbered over, I mean, it was so sweet with that little smile on his gigantic face.
Elaine, are you saying that you like this guy well enough to be seen with him away from the table?
Yes. In the street, in my house, on the dance floor, any place he can fit.
The girls aren't back yet. I wonder if we should order dessert for them.
Dessert. Dessert is a young man's game. Hey! You said they never come back.
Shut up, old man.
Watch out, Renee kills me.
Look at the size of that guy.
Where?
Well, it's almost midnight. Would you like to dance in the New Year's with me, David?
Indeed, indeed.
Making a fool.
4, 3, 2, 1.
more champagne.
What's the matter? Your arm's paralyzed?
Look out, we're too late.
Come on. Oh, no, it's Doris. It's Doris. Well, this is one holiday that we celebrate in England, too. So, happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Go home.
Coming up in Black Leather Jacket, a look at how this item of clothing has featured in history, music, movies and fashion. From the Nazis to Marlon Brando and from Elvis to George Michael and much more. Later, it's the conclusion of Roses After the Ring.